signs just to see what's coming up next for you guys. I'm going to make sure I put all of the timestamps for the signs in the description, so it's going to be organized by chapters. So whatever sign you are, sun, moon, rising, Venus, you can use the chapters. So okay, let's see, what are we going to start with? I'm immediately getting hot. That's on brand for Aries, so we're going to start Aries when? I'm going to say 1:15. To fall in love with you, I don't know. Aries, you have embraced the feminine. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So somebody's very smitten by you, Aries. First of all. And your last card is grow in your truth. Oh, grow your truth. So you're also shedding skin right now too. Embrace the feminine. Ooh, I shouldn't have shown that card, child. I just noticed. Okay. Aries, you're giving off a very soft energy, but not soft as in like weak. No, soft as in like I'm getting somebody wanting to fall into you. Yeah, I'm getting this kind of like alluring kind of energy that's coming from you, Aries. So right now, I also see that you're also discovering how magnetic you actually are as well. Because you see the snake with all these different colors right here. You're recognizing that the way you see yourself is a lot more, how can I say, you don't see yourself the way that other people see you. People see you in a bunch of different ways. It's almost like the perfect concoction. That's who you are. There's something very, very strong about your magnetism here, though, Aries. Now, the only thing... Hi, Bishop. Welcome in, guys. So, the only thing is that do your best not to self-sabotage. Of course, we're not going to want to, accept any and everything that comes towards us, right? We have to discern. We have to make sure that we vet people and all that good stuff. But there's also, oh, thank you, Fun King. Thank you so much. Just make sure that you don't push the wrong people away, because I'm seeing here that there may be someone, or maybe even more than one person, who present things to you that you know that you want in a connection, but because of things that have happened in the past, you may disregard them, or you may retreat from them out of fear. Okay, so let me just pull some tarot for you guys, because there's way more that needs to come out here. Fun King, you just made my day. Can I just say thank you so much? I appreciate that. Elevate. I may be on time, but I'm never late. People can smell your growth. It sounds weird the way I'm describing it, right? Because I'm describing it as a smell. So there's also something about how you smell. You might have a very like sweet or like comforting kind of scent, like a natural odor. But people can tell that there's something about you that has shifted, but in a way that is like leaps and bounds beyond who they knew you to be. All right, so let's see. What's coming next for Aries? What's coming next for Aries? Ten of Swords, okay. What's coming next for Aries? Four of Cups, huh. What's coming next for Aries? What's coming next for Aries? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. And then we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. What's coming next for you? Ooh, I'm hearing you're being pushed. Titi me pregunto, so this song is about his aunt asking him why he's always single. Okay. So there's something that occurred for you. I'm seeing that this is either about to happen or it just recently happened, where you experienced a type of betrayal that you didn't expect, and it kind of set you on a different path, a path that you would consider that you didn't really want to go down. So the way I'm seeing this is like almost being forced to shift away from something or someone because of the pain that it puts you through. But with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups, I'm seeing here that, ooh, and the Chariot. Actually, somebody's coming towards you, Aries. Somebody's coming towards you, and they're coming towards you not necessarily in a way that is like weak, but this person, it takes a lot for this person to actually tell you how they feel or even come towards you to communicate. This is like a big leap for this person, and they feel very strongly and very passionately about you, and that's what's actually driving them to come towards you. Now this person, something about this person's car. If this is somebody from your past, this is somebody that you've already like been in a car with them. That is so specific. Like they've already given you a ride or something like that. There's something about this person's car where you are familiar with this person's car. But this person couldn't help but go towards you because they have this feeling. I mentioned magnetism before. They have this feeling that they would connect with you very well emotionally speaking. So this is somebody who desires you a lot. And they were very hesitant with the Fool reverse, but it's almost like this person tripped. So there's something that happened. There's something this person heard. There's something this person saw. There's something that this information this person came across that they took as a sign that no, they have to reach out to you and they have to do this. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting like a tripping. It's funny, I'm listening to a different song, but I'm hearing, 'cause you know that I'm done tripping, I'm tripping, I've been slipping. So that song is coming through by LMA. Let me see. Oh, okay. So this person, this has to be somebody that knows you already or has interacted with you in some regard, because this person feels like somehow, some way you slipped out of their fingers. You got away from them. Maybe the time wasn't right. Lover's reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Clarify the Lover's reverse. Page of Swords. Lover's reverse with the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person has come across some information. They've seen something. They've heard something. I need one more on the Lovers. One more on the Lovers card. So this person either heard about a breakup, or you severing ties with somebody that you were invested in. There's some kind of disruption in a different connection that this person has found out about somehow. And with the Six of Pentacles, it's almost like I'm hearing, this is my shot. Yeah, this is my shot. So this person feels like they found an opening to actually finally approach you. But I don't see this person like bum rushing you or anything. It's more so they want to make sure that they play their cards right. And there's also something here about action. They want to show you that they're interested. Now, if you're interested in this person, it's a different thing. 10 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. So you may have gone through a period of having a tough time at work, or possibly being unemployed for a little bit. But there's something here surrounding your work that was really tough for you. Oh, and with the Six of Pentacles, this person actually wants to help you with that. The Knight of Wands. This person's very attracted to you. With the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, this person wants to put you through the mattress. Or this person wants to be put through the mattress by you. Okay? 8 of Swords. Yeah, and they're getting out of their head about it. I'm getting here that they're still a little, they're hesitating a little bit, but they're getting over that first hump of actually deciding that they're going to contact you. This person has no qualms about getting in touch with you at all. It's just a matter of navigating it right. This person is afraid to ruin things with you. This person does not want to fumble. Yeah, I'm getting a very like, I need to tread carefully kind of energy. Okay, one more, because we're already about to hit the 15-minute mark. One more for Aries. This person sees you as somebody so stable and grounded. They're extremely attracted to you. They feel emotionally connected to you. This has to be somebody that you've come across before. You know, maybe you don't know them that well, but you've come across this person before, or they've come across you and they've seen how you behave, and this is just how they feel about you, and they know that this is something that they need to, it's like, this is my time, like this is when I need to actually taking advantage of the opportunity, but not in a nefarious way. Okay, that's what I have for you, Aries. Hope that resonated for you guys. So you have somebody who is, I said smitten before. Smitten is not the word. Smitten is not the word, because this person feels multiple different ways about you. Physically, emotionally. I'm hearing the one. This person thinks you're the one. Woohoo, Aries. All All right, let's move on to Taurus now. Let's move on to Taurus. For some of you, this is somebody that you could have met in college or crossed paths with in college. I can't believe I'm still on Aries. Hold on. This is somebody that you either came across in college or some sort of school setting, or this is somebody that you met in your early 20s, or this is somebody that it's around the 2015 mark. Okay, so that's how you would know who this person is. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. We're gonna start you at 16 minutes. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see. You have observing in silence. Free your inner fire. Observe in silence. Free your inner fire. You pinpointed something. There's something that you peeped. And this isn't something that you need to let this person or this company or this entity know. Because I'm hearing here that if you keep what you know close to you, you won't show your hand. Okay? I'm seeing you writing things down. I'm seeing you mapping things out, connecting dots. Okay. Here you have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes. Okay. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my escape. Why do I my own happiness. Look at me. I'm channeling too fast. I'm seeing an escape plan from you, Taurus. There's something that you want to get out of and that you need, well, I'll say need to get out of. There's something that you're trying to get out of, and you're trying to map out exactly what your way out of this will be. Okay? This could be some sort of legal situation, some sort of situation at work, with your building, a home. There's something that you're going to have to figure out how to maneuver. I'm hearing a loophole. This might be a court for you guys, but patience and freedom. Things are going to work out for you the way that they need to, okay? You're going to get what you're going to get what's, I'm hearing what's owed to you. You're going to get what's owed to you, whether it's respect, whether it's money, whether it's time, but you're going to get that. That's what's coming next for you. But it's almost like, you see, this fox, something slick about it, where you can't reveal too much of what you know, because that is your weapon. That's your weapon, is your knowledge, the things that you've observed, the things that you know that they don't know that you know. I'm hearing that that's your weapon. All right. All right. What's coming next for Taurus? And also, trust your inner voice, and also listen to your body. When you're thinking about something and there's a nudge in your mind that says, okay, no, don't do it yet, or yeah, go for it now, or if you walk into a room and you feel like a ping in your chest or your stomach drops, listen to that. Pay attention to that, because that's also information that's being given to you as well. Your body is picking up on signals. I'm hearing your body is even picking up on conversations that are being had about you. You may not know the details of the conversations, but your body is gonna pick up on conversations that people are having. Okay? Let's see, what's coming next for Aries? Oh, not Aries. Y'all might have Aries in your chart, I don't know. But Taurus. What's coming next for Taurus? You declare too much. You too much. And I got you inside me. You gave too much. Chase too much. Why did this was the first card that came, and y'all saw how that flew out. I didn't pick that card out. That card flew out. That's the same card that came out for Aries. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups. Ready, love. Don't care who's watching us. Don't care who's watching us. What's coming next for Aries? Nine of Swords. Why do I keep saying Aries? Taurus. What's coming next for Taurus? Ooh. What is going on? Okay. So I don't know if this is you or a person that you were dealing with. But there was somebody who went, let's just say it's another person. Somebody went behind your back. Somebody went behind your back and was probably bad-mouthing you to other people. But the reason this person was bad-mouthing you is because you weren't showing up in the way that they wanted you to. So with the Queen of Wands here, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands with the Ten of Swords next to it. I'm seeing that this person wanted you to soften yourself. They wanted you to conform to their way of handling connections. But I'm also seeing here with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups too, that this person actually likes your tenacity. They really love how attractive you are. I'm also getting here that you have a great sense of humor and you're a very alluring person. So they love this about you, but it's also something that they hold against you. So this person was talking about you, but what's coming next is that this person's going to be in their head, because I'm seeing that this connection is going to be tainted somehow, whether it breaks apart or the trust between you guys is lost, because this person has decided to focus their time and energy towards other things or more things than you. And with the Two of Wands reverse, I'm also seeing that this person wasn't really it's almost like I'm hearing funhouse. So it's almost like this person wasn't treating you in a way that you were like to be taken seriously. But it's weird because they really admire you and they have a lot of deep feelings for you. But they treated you or are gonna treat you like they don't care. And it's actually gonna sever the bond between you guys. What's coming next for Aries? Oh my gosh. Okay. The Hierophant, Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant. This person might come from a religious family, or they run in circles that are very religious, or They also run, like the people they have around them are people that are conformists. So it's like the traditional and the standard way of dynamics, like social dynamics is what I meant to say. With the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the Four of Cups, this person is miserable with their lives, but they feel like they can't change. They can't change. This person feels like however their life is, they can't transform it. And it's almost like they've succumbed to just being the way that they think they're supposed to show up in the world, right? So this person might also have a habit like drinking, smoking, something like that. And this is how they feel like they're getting control of their emotions. They regulate through substances. Hold on. What's next for Aries? I want to get off of this person. What's next for Aries? Taurus. Oh my gosh, I keep saying Aries. I'm sorry, guys. You guys must be dealing with an Aries because the Emperor reverse came out anyway. Or they have Aries strongly in their chart. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. So things are going to slow down with you and this person, or just come to a complete halt. I'm hearing fizzle out. What's coming next for Aries? Chariot. This person wants to come towards you though. The Eight of Pentacles with no real intentions for a future or working on it. This person's going to be coming towards you. Let me not roll my eyes. This person's going to come towards you for a fun time. This is so strange. This person's going to come towards you for a fun time. Because they want to have, you know, intimate relations with you. And I'm seeing that that's something that keeps them tied to you. So this person is addicted to how you make them feel. Ew. One more for Taurus, Three of Cups. Oh. Okay. Two things. One, this person is going to try to come towards you slowly while still having other attachments to them. And you're going to see that and get the information you need to either detach from this person or continue with this person. I'm seeing here that you have a lot of, the ball's going to be in your court. Second thing, there's actually somebody else who's coming towards you and approaching you in a friendly manner. Like they want to start out, not necessarily platonic, but more on base rather than coming towards you with a romantic offer. So this is somebody who's going to want to get to know you, going to want to hang out with you, and this will actually be the deciding factor. So two people are going to be coming towards you with two completely different intentions. And with this Wheel of Fortune here, that's going to be the deciding factor of who you end up with, the intentions of the person. Hi, Jasmine. Let's see, what's coming next for Taurus? Finally got it right. 6 of Wands. Ooh, Taurus, you might be getting like a promotion or recognized for a contribution that you have, that you've made to people's lives. The 4 of Wands reverse and the King of Wands reverse. Ooh, okay, because the way the cards are placed here, you separated from yourself from a situation that actually highlighted how toxic this situation was. It's it has to do with like a place that you frequent, so like a home, maybe even a friend group. But I'm seeing a King of Wands here, somebody who was very domineering, very controlling, somebody who wanted you to walk on eggshells around them. And you separating yourself from this person is actually going to highlight the fact that you weren't the villain in the story. I'm assuming that this person was trying to make you look like a bad person, this King of Wands reverse. And you separating yourself from this person is going to show people that, no, actually, they were right to separate themselves from you. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Ooh. That was kind of, a lot came through there. There was a lot there. Taurus. I'm so sorry for calling y'all Aries this whole time. That was so weird. Okay, now we move on to Cancer. If you're gonna be in love. I'm listening to music, guys, in my headphones. I'm not just bopping. Okay. I'm gonna move on to Cancer. Keep it up, we keep it coming right back. Yeah. Trying to wife that. Yeah. Ooh, somebody has their eye on you, Cancer. Let's see. Nourish the soul. Oh, shoot. I didn't write down the timestamp for Cancer. You ain't gotta tell me twice. We're just gonna say 33 minutes. And it's not Cancer, it's Gemini. Jeez Louise. You keep me coming right back. Yeah. Trust and self-esteem. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Self-esteem and nourish the soul. You're going to come across something that makes you feel empowered. You're going to come across something that makes you feel empowered. This could be going to the gym more. I'm getting a gym message. This could be creating something, making music, art. This could be, I'm even hearing therapy for some of you guys, or a therapeutic experience. Like a massage, or actually going to groups, or having a therapist. And get creative. Didn't I say you're going to create something? So, there's something you're about to stumble upon. I actually don't even think, okay, so Gemini, there's a talent that you have that you wouldn't consider a talent. You would just consider it something that you're good at. And you're gonna realize how special this ability is of yours, whatever it is. So let's say, even like, let's say with the gym thing, right? If you're somebody who goes to the gym to go to the gym a lot, you could discover that actually you might be a really good trainer. You know what I mean? If this is something where it's, with painting or any of the arts, you could realize that this is something that you could actually probably benefit off of monetarily, or even just make people feel good from it. Self-esteem and trust with get a creative. I also see here that you doubt your abilities. What's coming next is that you're going to have a lot more confidence in what it is that you're doing, and your, like, what you're able to produce. So if it's through compliments from people, or if it's just you realizing that people don't do it the same way that you do, or it could be a combination of both, you're going to realize that, no, I'm that guy, I'm that girl when it comes to whatever this is. Cool. So that's what's coming next for you. There's something coming through about Africa. So if you're dealing somebody who is of African descent, you're of African descent, if you recently traveled to Africa, there's something about Africa coming through. I guess that's going to be a confirmation for some of you. What's next for Gemini? Jeez Louise. King of Swords showed his face, but too many cards fell over. Seven of Wands. Ace of Cups reverse. Hey. Nine of Swords reverse. Oh. Four of Swords reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Let me soak this up real quick. So you're going to have your guard up, right? You're going to have your guard up because there's a situation that you recently dealt with that you thought that you could trust, and you thought that you could really, like, lean into the situation. There's something here where I'm seeing that you got a little comfortable with somebody, and opening your heart space to this person, just for you to realize that this person isn't who they really presented themselves to be. And it is making you a little restless. I'm getting a bit of restlessness here from you. But that restlessness becomes the Queen of Pentacles, which actually goes back to the oracle read I did in the beginning of your spread, where you're going to realize the fact that you have the ability to bring something into fruition that you doubted yourself on before, or you just were completely oblivious to how talented you actually are. You were oblivious to the fact that, because it came naturally to you, it's actually a gift. You're going to recognize it as a gift now, and you're going to realize that, I'm hearing alchemize, so you're going to realize that you're going to be able to make something out of this disappointment, out of this restlessness. This is how you're going to channel your energy, right? So whatever disappointing situation that recently happened for you, you're going to be able to channel that, and you're going to channel it positively, because I'm seeing here you're going to be able to lay down some roots for yourself. So I'm seeing you could be building some sort of clientele. If you post what you're doing on social media, you're going to be getting a lot of eyes on you. People who are interested in what you have to say, or what it is that you're doing, or interested in your services. You know, when it comes to things like art, maybe you thought, you know, because your friends and family, I'm getting this strongly, just because your friends and family kind of were like, oh, wow, that's cute, oh, that's nice, but really wouldn't invest in what it is that you were creating, you're going to realize that there are people out there that really, really want what you have, or what you're able to do or produce. And it's, yeah, you're gonna have whatever this past situation was be a fuel to you becoming prosperous. Honestly, that's what I'm hearing. Prosperity. It's gonna be a long life, child. All right. I always try to limit my readings to 5 minutes, and it never happens. And one thing I'm not going to do is cut a reading short just because I feel like it. Let's see. What else is coming next for Gemini? Leaving me was foolish. Left me this scar on my heart. Yeah, this might have really, really hurt you. Two of Pentacles reverse. Price of true love. King of Swords. True love is absolute. So what more can I say? You're gonna have people, okay, you're gonna have people who want to collaborate with you. I'm seeing here that what's coming next for you, whatever this is that you're gonna discover, is a gift, not just something that comes naturally to you. You're gonna try to do things on your own, right? You're going to try to get things off of your ground with the knowledge that you have. But the knowledge that you have isn't enough. You don't know enough to actually get it off the ground for you to become this Queen of Pentacles completely. So what's going to happen is that Spirit is actually going to bring some people towards you who are going to be able to give you the information or the push or the collaboration that you need to become this Queen of Pentacles here, right? Now, I'm also seeing that these people are also going to want to help you, because they see your value, and they're going to see the benefit for them too. So whenever somebody comes towards you, Gemini, if this is your reading, also keep in mind that one hand is washing the other. You're not beneath this person, okay? I need you to remember that. That's coming through really strongly, that just because this person or these people, because it's not one person, I'm sorry. Just because these people are coming towards you and you might not be as well versed as them, it's a reflection of the benefit that these people actually see in you for themselves. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying that people are out here to use you. I'm not saying that they're not, but that's something for you to be aware of. Okay. What's coming next for Gemini? What's coming next for Gemini? Be careful of jumping into things with people who are more seasoned than you. So if there's somebody who comes towards you, let's take the personal trainer thing, for instance. if you become a personal trainer, right, and you're only 6 months in, and there's a personal trainer that's been doing it for 10 years, right? And let's say they want you as a part of their team, and they want to sign you, and they want to make you sign some sort of contract so that you end up working for them. I would think about that and weigh the pros and cons. Okay? There's somebody who's gonna be a lot more mature in the field or the craft. And just be careful. Don't take the first shiny thing that you see. Okay? One more for Gemini. Is there anything else for Gemini? Is there anything for Gemini? Nine of Wands reverse. What does this mean? Ten of Wands reverse. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. Okay? You're a lot more valuable than you know. That's what I'm getting chills. There are people that see you and they see your value. And because maybe this is something that's newer for you, you don't see it. Some people might try to capitalize off of that. Be careful, Gemini. But also, you know, trust and self-esteem. Use your discernment. Okay? That's what I have for Gemini. I gotta remember to write down the timestamps. Hold on. I don't like the way this thing is. I feel better this way. Okay. The sun is rising, y'all, so the lighting's gonna change here and there. So just bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see, Cancer. What we got for you, Cancer? We're going to say 47, 45. Cancer, what you got? Make the sacrifice, okay? Change. Make the sacrifice. Change. That's pretty obvious. There's something that you're going to need to judgment. Yeah. There's a decision that's coming up for you, Cancer, where you're going to have to sacrifice your comfort. You're going to have to sacrifice your comfort to see a change in your situation, Cancer. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. There's a way of being, there's a thought process, there's a place you stay, there's a relationship that you've been in, there's been a circle of friends that you've been in for the longest that has become comfortable because it's either all you know of all you or all you've known for a very long time. Hi, Jasmine. And if you want to see change in your life, you're going to have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's the only way you're going to bring change into your life. Because what I'm seeing here is that your mind is telling you that you're stuck in the situation because you don't see a path ahead. But really, the path ahead presents itself once you let go of what's keeping you stuck. You are worthy. So I'm sensing a bit of fear here, right? You're afraid of What are people going to think of me? Where am I going to end up? Am I ruining my life? Am I sabotaging myself? But you already recognize that where you are, or the people that you're around, or the job that you're at, whatever. Insert, you know, toxic situation here. You already recognize it's not good for you anyway. But in your mind, it's better the devil you know, right? Than having to get to know, or having to see what's outside there. You need to have confidence that you're never going to fall on your face, and that you're strong enough to weather discomfort, to weather a storm. And if you fall 5 times, you're getting up 6. You just have to have that confidence enough that you are strong enough. You are strong enough to get yourself through anything. I see you doubting yourself. And this doubt is keeping you from the next phase in your life. You see? The song I'm listening to said, did you see what I done? Came in a black Benz, left in a white one. So when he arrived to the party, he arrived in a different car than what he left in. And I think that black and white symbolism is pretty significant too. Queen of Wands. 9 of Wands reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Give me one more card, please, just to make sure. Okay. First and foremost, number 1, whatever your faith is, this is the point where you do a trust fall. Pray, clean your altar, offerings, meditation, whatever. That's number 1. What's coming next is that people are going to assume that you're not doing anything. And you need to keep it that way. People are going to assume that you're not doing anything. And I'm smiling because I see here that there are people that want to keep tabs on you and want to know what you're doing so that they can sabotage it for you. Now, I don't know if you have a lot of people that do things in the shadows around you, or just have negative thoughts but smile in your face or pretend to be your friend. You know, I'm getting heavy evil eye, or like energy manipulation here, subconscious and conscious and subconscious. So people who are purposely attacking you, and people who are just doing it via their envy and jealousy of you, right? People are going to think that you're not doing anything, and it's because they can't tell. You're not giving as much information away. So what's coming up next for you is that the more you remain a mystery, the better. The less people know about you, the better. And I am seeing here too that, like, seeing a second story now. People see something that you're doing and they're writing it off. Like, okay. Like, what is Cancer going to get out of this situation? Oh, Cancer thinks they're going to go to the NBA? Okay. Cancer don't even go to the gym like that because they don't see you posting it on your story anymore, type of situation. You know what I mean? Or Cancer thinks that they're going to end up on a TV series on Netflix? Okay. Not seeing all the auditions that you're doing. Not seeing, you know, the conversations, the emails, the agents that you're going after, the practice that you're doing over your lines, all of this stuff. So the way to shield yourself and protect yourself is by keeping what you're doing on a hush, because what people don't know, they can't attack. So I am getting that there is a lot of evil eye around you. And you are the Queen of Wands, Cancer. I'm getting that. So you are somebody who is talented, beautiful, vibrant, you know, like you have an it factor about you. And people don't like it. They see it in you, they don't like it. But you're going to be able to do the things that you need to do behind the scenes. If you die me, if you don't. 9 of Cups. Never out of reach. Yeah. I'm supposed to know if you die me. If you don't. 10 of Cups? Call, yeah, yeah. Call. 3 of Wands. Oh my gosh, Cancer. What's coming next for you, Cancer? You got the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. This isn't just a wish fulfillment. You are going to reach a goal. And everybody is going to see you reach this goal. And everybody is going to see how supported you are. Not from them, but from other people with this goal. And for you, honestly, what's going to happen? You're going to reach this goal. And it's only up from there. You're going to move on to the next the next thing. You're going to be bigger and better. You're just going to keep building. People don't see that. And I'm also seeing here that people were committed to seeing you in a certain way. There's some lies that are coming up about you. What's coming up next for you? People were lying about you. Somebody was lying. Somebody was lying. I'm getting at least 2 people were lying about you. Because you hurt their feelings. There are 2 people that were lying about you. These people may not even know each other. They may be from different sectors. Like, let's say it's somebody from work and let's say somebody you were in a relationship with. Like, people that have no connection to each other. But there's at least 2 people that were lying about you behind closed doors about something that you did, or at least misconstruing it, right? Let's say you separated yourself from somebody, or you did something to somebody that was retaliatory. They're going around and telling people, and actually leaving out what they did to make you respond in that way. So I'm seeing like almost like a smear campaign kind of situation here. But Joke's on them, because the things that they were saying and they were misconstruing, when people are able to see you reach this goal, they're going to be like, wait, hold on. What was so-and-so saying about Cancer again? Because it doesn't seem like... It doesn't really seem like Cancer was, you know, a deadbeat or lazy or, you know, something like that. All right, that's what I have for you, Cancer. Yeah, Cancer, good riddance, because it's giving me a feeling of like a lot of frustration, because you can't control how people feel about you, what they think about you. Like, that's on them. That's for them to deal with. All right. Who's next? Go. Leo. We got an hour. Well, I'm just gonna say 61. Because I don't know how to convert this. Leo. I'm not dumb, I swear. Leo, let's see. What's coming next for you? Love that you are different. Ew la la. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Surrender. I can release my need for control. Renew your life. Love that you are different. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of sadness, like you might be feeling misunderstood, Leo. I'm very focused on the eyes here. It's almost like feeling like you're left out of the party. You're realizing that people don't see the world or see things the same way that you do. Indecision. I use my intuition and surrender. I can release the control. Yeah, you know what? You might feel like you expected certain things out of people and they didn't deliver. And you're letting that go because there's a realization that you can't control, you know, how people are, how they behave, and how they show up for you, you know? Everybody is just wired differently. But I do see you actually embracing the fact that there's nothing wrong with you. Just because you're different from the people that are around you doesn't mean that there's innately something wrong with you. Because you see things from a different perspective, it doesn't mean that you're wrong, right? I think that's something that you're going to be coming to terms with here. And also, I think you're just coming to a point where you recognize you have to release some things and some people if they're not serving you. If they're not serving you in the way that you need, and renew your life. There's some situations, I'm getting that there are multiple situations that have actually shifted your perspective of what you want. I'm actually getting that you're raising the bar. You're raising the bar. If you felt like the bar was too high already anyway, you're not shortchanging yourself, because you're like, no, why should I accept crumbs when I want the whole cake? I deserve the cake, right? You deserve the cake. So I see you coming to terms with that. Feels a little sad though, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. What's next for Leo? What's next for Leo? What's next for Leo? What is next for Leo? Why does the Nine of Wands keep coming out? Okay, Nine of Wands. We can do it all night. Somebody wants to show you a good time. Somebody wants to show you love. I'm not just getting physically though. Somebody wants to love on you. But like through actions. But you might not be receptive to it. This is you showing up in reverse. What's next for Leo? Take you out on a night cruise on a yacht. Just can't lose. I got a lot to look forward to. Okay, so it's not really coming out here in this spread, but I was getting that really strongly that somebody actually wants to love on you. Somebody does want to love on you, and they want to show you a lot of affection. But what I'm seeing here is that you had to put a shield up against other people. And you had to draw boundaries that you didn't want to draw. And what I'm actually seeing here is that there's a situation that made you feel extremely vulnerable and very sore. I'm just seeing a soreness, and I'm feeling a ping like in the center of my chest now. Because maybe somebody didn't tell you something. I'm not getting like a lying energy. I'm getting like an evading energy. Like you know when somebody like tells you something, but then they leave out key details in order for you to actually make the best decision for yourself. So I'll give you an example where somebody's like, oh yeah, I have this event and it's gonna pay you da 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 da. The amount of money sounds good, you know, and it sounds like it's a fun event for you to go to and blah 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 blah. And then you show up to the event, and then they tell you once you're there and you're already working, oh yeah, no, this is not going to end at 9. We actually have to stay after until about 11 a.m. to clean up. And then maybe you already had made plans, or maybe there was something else that you had to get to, you know, before 11 o'clock. And it's like, well, had you told me that, then I would have been able to make different decisions. But now I'm in a bind, and now I feel stuck, you know, doing this thing. It's almost like, yeah, I'm just getting that energy, and it left you in the Nine of Cups, where it was like, damn, like you got the short end of the stick kind of a situation. And with the King of Swords in reverse, I am getting very masculine energy over here, honestly. But with the King of Swords in reverse, I am getting that this person knew exactly what it is that they were doing, and they knew that by leaving this information out, or, you know, whatever the case may be, that they would stand to benefit more than you did. Okay. What's coming next for what's it called? Leo? What's coming next for Leo? What's coming next for Leo? Moon reverse. Ah, gosh, you're gonna realize this, or some information, something's gonna be coming out, or there's a certain behavior that you're gonna see from a person. If this is a love situation, which honestly I'm kind of getting it has to do with like something emotional, so it's either a love situation or something. This person wasn't telling you that, you know, they don't have the capacity, or one, they're not single, but also they don't have any intentions of being somebody that you can rely on or be with. The Hermit, Nine of Swords reverse. So you're gonna see through this person's actions or words, that it's not worth it for you. And maybe this was something that you were in your head about a lot, but you're going to be releasing that. You're going to be releasing this person and this situation completely. And you're going to be taking some time to yourself, but it's almost like, okay, you're going to accept this person for who they are. You're not going to make excuses for them. You're not going to, you know, try to reason with, oh, maybe, you know, they're just going through a hard time. No. You're just going to see them for who they are and accept them for who they are and completely separate yourself from this situation. What's next for Leo? Nine of Pentacles, and you're going to go towards something else that's a lot more stable. I'm hearing brick by brick. So if this is getting back into a routine, and trying to build up your career, build up a portfolio that you have, put in some research for maybe a business you've been thinking about, or getting out into town halls. Like, you're going to be doing things that you've been thinking about that are not, you know, love related or friendship related or family related, whoever this person is. And you're just gonna focus on what it is that you want, and you're gonna be slowly but surely building towards that. Like fine wine. Yeah, I'm hearing like fine wine. You might look younger than you actually are, Leo. So if you're in your 50s, you look like, you know, you're in your early 40s or late 30s or something like that. I'm getting that strongly. And also, there's certain things that you've said to people that are actually marinating on them now. Like, let's say it's this love situation, for instance. There may have been some things that you've said to this person, that now they're thinking about differently. And I'm actually getting this person is actually seeing you in a different light too. You know? The Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles reverse. And the Three of... Oh! This person was so... that doesn't make it any better. This person was so afraid of not getting what they wanted out of the situation, which seems like was you, that they behaved in ways that were covertly controlling. Like, I'm getting here that this person was trying to control the situation, but they weren't doing it by brute force. Instead, they were just trying to manipulate you to get onto the same program as them. And all it did was cause you pain. And inadvertently, that pain actually went right back to them. Empress. Can't show you the Empress card, but I have the Empress. So what's coming next for Leo? King of Cups. Okay, what's coming next for Leo? The Judgment. Wow. Leo. This situation is going to help you elevate emotionally. So now you know what it is that you do and don't want, what you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate, yada, 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 yada. And what that's going to do is actually going to draw somebody into you who is emotionally available, who has the capacity to show up for you in an affectionate and loving way. Judgment. Hold on. Wow. So you're actually calling somebody in just by going through this process, not by doing anything else. Just by going through this process, you're calling somebody into you that that will fulfill the needs that you have. So if you were neglected by this previous situation, you're about to come across something or someone who is who is a much better fit. I'm seeing that, yeah. I'm seeing that whoever this person was, they're left holding the bag now. I'm seeing you completely moving on. Like, forgetting about this situation entirely. And this person kind of feels like I'm seeing like a child crying in a corner. A child crying in a corner, fuming, like an angry cry. So this person's gonna is gonna be extremely frustrated with how they end up. The Queen of Swords reverse. And this person is going to be taking it out on people around them with the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Seven. Yeah, this person is, the frustration that they feel from losing you, they're actually going to end up taking out on the people around them. And it's actually going to drive people around them away from them. Oh, that's what I have for you, Leo. Ay, 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 ay. All right. Let me see. Is my phone... It's on 38%. No. I'm only on Virgo. My phone sucks. All right. You look down on where you came from. Sometimes you love this place called home. Always. Virgo, let's go. Let's go, Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right. So, Virgo, what do we have for you guys? Be vigilant. Virgo has adversity. Jeez. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Be vigilant and adversity. I said vigilant. Vigilant and adversity. Can you tell I haven't slept? Be vigilant. Adversity. Not me being a Virgo and thinking of a situation I had the other day. Virgo, don't trust that people would do the same thing that you do or honor the same things that you would. So let's say you're beefing with somebody, but, you know, no matter how much you beef with somebody, you would never, I don't know, spit in their food. But there are people out here who would literally do that, right? So that's something for you to be aware of, okay? You need to put yourself in the mindset of how nefarious people can actually be. Because just because you wouldn't think to do it doesn't mean that people don't want to do it to you. So keep your belongings close to you, okay? Keep your food boxed up, you know? Keep your things secure so nobody can mess with it, because people want to mess with your things to get to you, to feel like... So here's what I'm getting. People are realizing that they can't really ruffle your feathers anymore. So they need to find a way to win. They need a win. So there are certain things, even if you consider, even if they're minor, that people will go to just so in their mind they scratch that itch that, like, yeah, you know, now Virgo's gonna eat that food and they don't even know. Ugh, nasty, nasty. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Discipline and adversity. Now I'm getting a completely different message here too now. So discipline and adversity. Whatever it is that you're going towards. If you want to move into a new space, if you want a new job, if you're going after your dreams, if you're going on a healing journey, when it gets hard is when you know you need to push harder. And if you don't have the energy to push harder, when you rest, also understand that you're resting to go even harder when you're done resting. Okay? You're gonna come, your journey isn't gonna become easier right now. It's not. But it's the challenges that are actually indicating that you are about to cross a threshold. You're about to cross a threshold. And with be vigilant, I am also getting protect what it is that you're trying to go towards. So let's say if you're trying to move into a place, make sure you save your money. Okay, you're saving your money, but now all of a sudden somebody's car broke down or something, I don't know, and they need some financial help. Don't take the money that you're using to save up to move up to the spot, to a new spot, to help somebody else. Don't do that. Also, if you're going after something, be aware that there may be some people that don't want that for you. So don't tell everybody what you're doing and what you want. Make manifest. Hey, you're trying to call something in. You're trying to call something in, and you need to protect it with everything that you have. You need to protect your energy, and you need to protect the information and access that people have to whatever it is that you're trying to call into your life right now. Okay? Like you can see, even with the beavers, make manifest, right? You can see right there that that shrine, the candles, all of that stuff, it's almost like an altar, it's shrouded by the logs. It's being protected. You need to protect your manifestations. People don't need to know your milestones. They don't. You can celebrate your milestones, and you know who to talk to and who not to talk to. People don't need to know that you're making leaps and bounds and that you're making progress. People don't need to know that. They don't need to know that. Sorry if I'm really passionate about it, but like that's the feeling behind it, that like you need to protect it. You need to protect what you want with everything that you have. For real. I was getting very big sister energy. So you guys might be having a conversation with somebody who is older than you, or if they're not older than you, it's somebody that you look up to. I got my chin music up and I'm puffing my chest. I'm ready to face it. Can't call me sis. It's not your fault that they know I do no disrespect. Right to be hellish, I still get jealous. Ooh, Virgo, somebody's feeling a way about you. Somebody's feeling a way about you. They don't want to let you out of their sight. Okay. What's coming next for Virgo? What's coming next for Virgo? What's coming next for Virgo? Okay. I can't even show her. Somebody left in my comments that I should cover these cards. I still haven't gotten around to it. The Star. Virgo, come on. What's coming next for Virgo? Five of Wands. I'm telling you, people don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you reach something that you've been working towards. I'm telling you that. But you're going to reach it anyway. So long as you protect yourself, you protect the information, you move in silence. It's not your fault that they hover. I mean no disrespect. You could be getting a lot of attention. Well, no, not could be. What's coming next for you, Virgo? All eyes on you. You're going to be getting a lot of attention, okay? So many Three of Cups, Two of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse. Now my nose is getting itchy. Gosh. People are gonna, what's coming next for you is that people are gonna come, or are gonna want to be associated with you. They're gonna wanna come across you as like Be careful of people who are looking for a come up. Be careful of people who try to make themselves seem like, you know, they're your equal, but really what they want is for you to support and provide for them. Be careful of people who try to gain control of you, to influence your decisions, influence what you do. Can you clarify the Three of Cups? Please clarify the Three of Cups for Virgo. Oh, the Lovers. Hold on. So we're going to put this over here. That needs its own spread. Three of Cups and the Lovers. Ooh, Virgo. Okay. Camaraderie. So you're gonna, first of all, you're gonna have multiple people approaching you. That's what's coming up next. Multiple people who are gonna feel like they're destined to meet you, that you're like their soulmate, stuff like that. People who are gonna feel really, really tied to you. But I'm also getting people are going to have a hard time letting you go. When people connect with you, people are going to have a hard time letting you go. And this goes with friendships too. So even when you have platonic relationships, these people are going to feel like they have a connection with you that's different from other people in their life, or that they've never encountered before. And they're going to want to keep you in their circle. And then I'm also getting that there is a specific person who maybe somebody that you view in a friendly way, or you guys started out as friends, and this person has really deep feelings for you, and it might end up maturing into a relationship or a strong connection. Anyway, I just dropped that. Hold on, I just dropped. I had to pick it up the way it flew to the floor. Six of Wands. Nine of Wands reverse. Oh gosh. So first of all, this person isn't quite necessarily going to put you on a pedestal. They might. But that's not the initial message I'm getting here. This person is going to be so proud to be with you. Like, they're going to want to flaunt you. But not as like arm candy, but they're going to be really proud that they have you as a partner. And they're going to want to parade you around. I'm making it sound objective, but it's not an objective thing. It's like this person views you in such a high light. And you have to be careful of people around you guys who are going to be like, oh, wow, you guys are so cute. But then really just be like, you know, because they're jealous. They wish that they had what you guys have. King of Cups with the High Priestess reverse. This person doubted that they would ever be able to... Okay, so this is what I'm getting. The person that's coming towards you is somebody who kind of just like gave up on the fact that they would find the person that they desired, like that they saw for themselves. I'm not gonna lie, Virgo, this might be somebody that you already know. And they might have given up on the fact that you guys would ever cross paths again, or that anything would be possible between you two. I'm hearing that this person feels really strongly, like to their soul, like And the way that they feel, they already put in their mind that it was that you were unattainable and they would never be able to, you know, have you. With the Ace of Wands reverse, yeah, this person kind of was like, damn, you know what, this person might have felt friend zoned by you. Yeah, this person felt friend zoned by you. So this has to be somebody that you've known, because they felt friend zoned by you, but they have so much emotion for you. Ooh, child. The Hierophant reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. What is this? Hierophant reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Six of Swords reverse. Someone, either you or this person, either just came out of a committed relationship, or when you met this person, you were in a committed relationship. There's something about a committed relationship being severed, and somebody feeling like they can't quite move away from this. There's something that is almost like they can't have a clean cut from this severed committed relationship with the Ace of Cups reversed. So I don't know if one or two of you, or one of you or both of you, have either children or property, assets, a business. There's something about this severed connection that isn't a clean break. One more for Virgo. Queen of Wands reverse. One more for the Queen of Wands reverse, please. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here because Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this severed connection, whatever the severed connection is that this person or you weren't able, or maybe both of you weren't able to get a clean break from somehow, some way, is actually gonna end up coming around full circle and putting you guys in front of each other. But what's coming up next, what you need to be aware of then, is that there is still somebody that is in the background, and not in the background because they're wanted there, in the background because they have to be. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for Virgo. We could go on forever. That is what I have for you, Virgo. What's next? Libra, right? Let me see how my phone is charged. 23%. I need to do my readings quicker. Maybe my phone will die. Because now I have to figure out how I'm gonna... Oh, I know. So we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna say 99.20. And I am going to leave. My phone is getting hot, boy. Shit. Look at it, look at the wrist. Trying to get her rooked up. It looks a little weird, but whatever. Let me just turn the camera off. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, there we go. I'm back. I know it's a bit of a weird angle now, but I gotta charge my phone. So was I. I'm chilling. Let's see. Lights out. Digging to see, digging on you, digging on me, baby, 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 baby. It's all I got. It's gonna mess up my setup now. Okay, whatever. Roll with the punches. We're gonna change decks for Libra. Libra, Libra. Libra. Okay, Libra, let's see where we at. Libra, challenge your perception. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. You need to, okay, something you gotta shift. You need to adjust your schedule. You need to change your business model. You need to shift the method of something that it is that you're doing. There's something that you've been doing for a while that you're pretty established in. We'll probably get specifics later on, but let's say this is a business. It's giving like change with the times. All right, so like if you have a hardware shop and for whatever reason your hardware shop still getting business, but not the business that you would like it to get, maybe think about trying to incorporate like viral social media trends to, you know, get more clientele, things like that. Let's say you've had the same schedule or routine for years, but now things are starting to feel a little stale and you're feeling a little less motivated. I don't know, pick up something that's gonna, you know, kind of shift things for you. So like rock climbing, archery, you know, join a social group, something like that. There's a need for you to switch up something that you've been doing for a very long time. Yeah, I'm getting that very heavily. My nose is starting to itch, guys. I'm sorry, please. Please do not mind me. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Yeah, this is something that you've been established in. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh, don't broke, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? But it's not that this is broke, right? It's not that like whatever you've been doing is not wielding anything. You're just not maximizing the potential. You know, you're not maximizing your potential, or you're not maximizing your business's potential. And shapeshift. Yes, Libra. So it's time for you to kind of, you know, I'm hearing get jiggy with it. I don't know. But it's time for you to switch things up. Add a little spice. Like, add a little flavor. Do a little something. And with this eye that's like in the brushes right there, I'm seeing that there's something that you're gonna see somebody else do that you can take inspiration from, not copy, right? You don't want to copy, but you're gonna get inspiration from and put your own flair to it, you know, to get the results that you want, the results that you need. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Libra. That's what's up next for you. Oh, I hate it when my nose gets like this. And you know, my nose doesn't usually get like this either. And I know I've heard tarot readers talking about their noses getting itchy when they're channeling and stuff like that. But it's actually really, really annoying. It's really annoying. Because it's like here, here. It's weird. Anywho. What's coming next for Libra? What's coming next for Libra? Actually, let me not discard these cards. Ah. I swear, I'm not going inside my nose. I'm not. Okay. What's coming next for Libra? What's coming next for Libra? Oh my gosh. Everything fell out at once and then my nose just started being a pain in my butt. Yeah, I'm just getting like the stale energy. Something went stale. Something went stale, and you're gonna get like a new wind, a new flare. Gosh. Sorry, Libra. Just give me 1 second. Your message is coming through. So this is going to feel very new to you. You are going to feel a little bit like a fish out of water, but in an exciting way. It's almost like discovering. You're going to be in a discovery process with this Libra. However, you're going to be switching up whatever it is that you're doing. I'm hearing make it fun. I'm getting that it's innately going to be fun for you. But there is also having an intention of making fun out of it, because what I'm seeing here is that you're not going to be perfect at it. You're not going to get it right the first time. Sorry. You're not going to get it right the first time. I've been talking a lot. But there's a bit of a playful energy that you need to bring into this instead of frustration. So I'm getting that from the King of Wands, because the King of Wands can go either way. The King of Wands can be somebody who's like really bad with their temper and doesn't know how to regulate and control their emotions, or it could be somebody who is a little bit too playful with their fire, right? Like they just don't take things as seriously as, they should, or as seriously as the situation calls for. So it's almost like a balance here where you may feel a little frustrated because it may not go the way that you initially like would want it to, but then at the same time there's also an opportunity to take where you can kind of like have fun with it, like just be playful about it. Yeah. And you are going to be getting a lot of new ideas too. Oh my gosh. You are going to be getting a lot of new ideas too. And I also see that there are people who are going to want to work with you as well. You're going to have people who are going to want to come towards you and team up with you as well. Oh, if you're a business, if you're a business, you could have some brand deals coming your way. Or this is an indication for you, if you've been thinking about getting brand deals, to go and shoot your shot for that. And don't focus on any rejections that come to you. Make it fun, When I was in sales, there was this term where it was like, rush through the no's. So get to every single no until you hear a yes. So don't be deterred by rejection. Okay, this is is getting out of control. I don't understand what's going on with my nose. Oh, that is so crazy. Hold on. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see how that like flipped, but then it got pushed to the right side up of the Two of Cups? Okay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Something else is coming through here. Yeah. No, actually, it's confirming what I was saying. Don't be deterred by rejection. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, when you're going towards this and you reached any disappointments, you just rush to the no. With the Two of Cups, rush to the no. Go through all the disappointments that you can. Just collect as many no's as you can until you get the inevitable yes, because somebody is gonna say yes. With the Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups reverse, hearing an offer you can't refuse. But I'm seeing somebody seeing you this way. Seeing you this way. Hold on, guys. This is getting crazy. Okay. An offer you can't refuse. Let's get some more. What's next for Libra? What's next for Libra? Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit reverse. So something pushed you into isolation? What? Four of Cups reverse because you felt like the opportunity wasn't fair? The Eight of Swords reverse, but you're coming out of that. But you're coming out of that. Coming next for you, Libra. You're going to try to find your... Okay, you're going to be on a journey of finding yourself, right? And it's not because you don't know who you are. I think you've done so much shifting and healing over the years that you didn't even recognize yourself, how much growth that you've had as an individual. And there's something that kind of pushed you into isolation, a situation where you felt like you needed to regain control of yourself and your energy. And now you're centering because whatever this experience showed you, you're going to be able to channel through this new thing that you're doing. Whatever you're spicing up, you're going to use that to channel this experience so that you can get back to yourself. But it's a new you. It's not who you were before. Oh my gosh. I can't do this. Hold on. Alright, I'm just going to try to ignore it. Four of Wands reverse. Four of Swords. A breakup? A breakup? Did you recently go through a breakup? A breakup that took you a long time to get to. I think you already knew with the Four of Wands reversed that there was something imbalanced in your connection with this person, but it was really difficult for you to even get to the point of having the strength to leave. And I think there's, yeah, with the Sun, there's something there's something that was like bright as day. You can't unsee it. That was just like, I have to go. I have to go. I was trying to ignore it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, that's what I have for Libra. Oh shoot, I'm at 2 hours. Maybe that's why my nose is itching. They're like, girl, hurry up. Hurry it on up. Doing that thing, moving too fast, candy, let me see if I use something other than my fingers. I know that looks so weird, but I'm like, what is gonna make it stop? What is gonna make it stop? Baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Okay, we're gonna move on to Sagittarius. Just give me 1 second. Sagittarius. No, Scorpio. Oh my gosh. 1, 22, 30. I'm gonna say 30. Scorpio. I'm being drawn to a different deck. Please creme brulee. What they gonna say? Any money, anything. We'll be up till 6 in the morning. I'll be on it. No, 5. Heed your dreams. Okay, I don't care how weird it looks. I think I should just use the brush. Slide. I'm not, baby, we gon' slide. Up all night, baby, we gon' slide. Heed your dreams. Envy health. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay. Something about your body, Scorpio. I was trying to like get something else, but it's like blaringly obvious. What's next? People are gonna be very, very, very jealous of your body. So I don't know if you're going back to the gym, if you change your diet. I don't know what you're gonna do, Scorpio, but people are gonna look at you like, ooh. Heed your dreams. So, oh, and listen for spirit. So what's coming next for you, Scorpio, is that you're gonna be very, very, very guided. Extremely guided. You're gonna have very high dream activity. You're gonna have very high dream activity. because your spirit guides are actually preparing you and warning you and guiding you on certain situations that are coming up for you. Especially situations that, see this right here, I'm seeing this as an eye, even though it's not. That looks like an eye to me. Um, people are watching you. People are watching you. People are paying very much close attention to you. There are certain things that you may do or post or even like. Wow, I'm getting that too. People are seeing the things that you like on social media. Um, people are hyper focused on you right now. So your spirit team is actually going to bring you a lot of messages to help guide you through this next point in your life, to make sure, and you have a lot of monitoring spirits. I just said people are paying a lot of attention to you. People are gonna like, here's what I'm getting. People are gonna be nitpicking. It's like, oh, Scorpio must have liked this post because of whatever situation I had with them in the past. Like, they're gonna make things that you do about them. You got some weirdos around you, Scorpio. You got some weirdos. I'm honestly getting, that's why your spirit guides are almost kind of like putting themselves in front of your face, like, hey, you know, beware of this, watch out for that, this person, this, and da 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 da. So definitely pay very, very close attention to your intuition. If you get a thought, you're not wrong. If you get a thought about somebody, you're not wrong. I don't care if you've been friends with this person for 30 years. If you get an inkling, oh wait, I can't tell so-and-so about whatever it is that I'm planning on doing or what I want to do and da 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 da. Don't block your blessings by doing it anyway based on the relationship that you have with that person. Pay attention to your intuition. Okay? Wagwan. Who is that? SSJ Neon Wagwan. Alright, Scorpio. Let's see. What's coming up next for you, Scorpio? People are going to be paying attention to your social media heavy. Okay? Like, social media keeps coming through. So you also do need to protect yourself from evil eye. That's where the envy card comes in. So people are going to be seeing you, and they're going to be seeing, you must be very attractive. I mean, you're Scorpio. Hello. But you must be somebody who's really good looking. And there are people who are going to be, you know, and their feelings about that. I don't know. It's for them to deal with. Queen of Wands, you are extremely attractive at this time, Scorpio. With the World, this is my internet card. Huh. You might be getting people, opportunities. There's some things that may be coming towards you because of your online presence. Something about online. 5 of Wands. Yeah. I'm hearing, why them and not me? Why them and not me? Okay. Oh, so you know how they say comparison is the thief of joy. People are going to be comparing themselves to you, aesthetically speaking. And people are going to see that you're receiving. Oh, you may have people who are in competition with you, the 5 of Wands. So people are going to be in competition with you, especially if you're somebody who is a content creator. You have a business online. There's something that you do online People are going to be competing with you because they're going to be seeing you getting results. They're not going to see the work you put into it. They're going to see the results that you get, and they're going to be like, well, how come Scorpio is getting these opportunities? Five four? What is... I'm 5'4"? Nah, but you're close. With the Chariot, people are seeing things take off for you. People are starting to see your trajectory, okay, online, and it's almost like, yeah, people feel like you don't deserve it. Joke's on them, because they're going to be watching you succeed. And I'm getting that it is your attractiveness that is actually pulling in these opportunities and this attention for you. It's your attractiveness, it's your physical appearance that is helping you surpass some people. I wasn't getting that in the beginning, but I'm saying surpass. There are people that you're going to surpass, and they do not like it. Especially people who've been doing it longer than you. Especially people who've been doing it longer than you. 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. People are seeing you get what you want. People are seeing you get what you want. Wow, this is the best reading so far. You and, who else had a good reading? Virgo had a very good love reading. Actually, yeah, they did. But this is the best reading, honestly, because I'm getting everybody's jealous of you, child. Everybody wants to be you. Oh my gosh. People want to be in your position. What's coming next for Scorpio? Oh my gosh. Scorpio. 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 You're gonna have so much success. People around you, people that know you, won't know what to do with themselves. They won't know what to do with themselves. Like, I'm getting it's like a shock to the system. Hold on, I'm using this brush to brush my nose because my nose has been my #1 op since the Libra reading. What's coming next for Libra? Scorpio. Ah! My cards fell. One second. Okay. Want you, but I can't help it. I love the way you feel. There's something between my fantasies and what is real. There are going to be people online. Oh, you're going to have people online shooting their shot with you. Oh, I was brushing. I was like trying to scratch the outside of my nose, and I just got self-conscious because, you know, I don't want people thinking I'm digging in my nose, so I just use the brush because it's the outside of my nose that's itchy, not the inside. And the brush feels better somehow. Ooh, but I like it, and it's all because of you. Yeah, people are going to be shooting their shot on you from online. You're going to have a lot of people who are your supporters, but they're your supporters because they think you look good. High Priestess reverse. And they might be from, like, I'm getting something about fake accounts. Oh, okay. So if you get like messages from fake accounts, okay. Um, if you get messages from fake accounts, it's because it's people that you know that are trying to conceal their identity to shoot their shot with you. Seven of Swords reversed, and you're gonna find out who they are. Okay, let's see. Now we got two people. We got the King of Cups and the King of Wands. You're going to have two people coming towards you. Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to have somebody... Oh, Two of Cups. Oh. So what's coming next is that you're going to have a decision to make between two people. So somebody is going to be coming towards you. This person's attractive, or there's something attractive about them, whether it's their personality or something like that. And they're going to be coming towards you in a very playful and like kind of like flirty, sexual kind of energy, like a tease kind of thing. And then there's another person who's going to be coming towards you who is a lot more in their heart space. They have like, instead of just like a desire for you, they have a lot more feelings for you. And what their approach to you is like kind of like putting in the work. What I mean is like, you know, calling, texting, you know, maybe wanting to spend more time with you and stuff like that. So you're going to have a decision between two people. Two of Cups here, I'm seeing though that you are going to end up with one of these people. It's your choice. Let me see if there's anything else for Scorpio. And I'm seeing here with Heed Your Dreams, because my attention went back to this card. You are going to be getting signs about the person that you're meant to choose, or who's better for you. Free will is a thing. So you're going to be getting signs and synchronicities and dreams about the person who is going to be the best for you. Wait, one more for the Queen of Cups and the Eight of Cups. All right. One of these people is going to make it difficult for you to leave. And they are very controlling. I'm getting Aries energy here, so it might be the King of Wands. And they are going to take advantage of your kindness. I guess it's just something for you to know. I'm not getting that that's what's next. Let me see if there's an outcome for the King of Cups. What would be the outcome for the King of Cups? Justice. Oh, okay. What's the outcome for the King of Cups? Six of Swords. Six of Wands. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. So I've never had a reading like this where my guides or your guides are actually telling you what the outcome would be. J crossover. I've never met a friend and his house was a tent. I'm sorry. I don't sleep in tents. So the outcome with the King of Wands, right, is going to be the Queen of Cups reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse, and the Emperor reverse. So this person is going to try to... This is the type of person that would like get you pregnant or marry you really quickly, or like as soon as you guys get together, They want to move in and sign a lease together. They're going to do something that is going to make you feel bound, where you can't just like up and leave them. Like even if you break off from them, you still have some, it's going to be difficult for you to get away. And then the outcome for the King of Cups is the Justice, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So this person is going to actually give you what you deserve, and they're going to help you transition into a better space and place in your life. This person is also going to give you, this person is going to affirm you a lot as well. This person is going to pour into you, and this person is going to be very proud of you as their partner, and they're going to be proud of being your partner as well. So that's what I have for Scorpio. All right. That's what I have for Scorpio. So holy, 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 holy. That was such a random question. I'm weak. Try to stop. And waiting on a second is the way you hold me, hold me, hold me. We're moving on to Sagittarius. I don't do well with the drama. No, I can't stand the being fake. Oh no, 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 no. In Nirvana. I can't explain the way you hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. I feel so holy, 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 holy. Oh God, wanted to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. Where's Sagittarius at? Let's see. 141. This is gonna be a 4-hour live, y'all. I don't know. This is crazy. Sagittarius. Saggy, what we got for you, Saggy? What's going on with you? Trust in magic. Ooh. What's coming next for you? If you recently made an offering, if you recently prayed, if you recently petitioned a deity, there's something that you've done in their honor. There's something that you've done spiritually speaking. And this could even be, okay, so, because you know how everybody is different, right? Some people indulge in the magic and they do rituals and stuff like that. And other people don't. So for people who do actual like rituals and magic and stuff like that, you're gonna see that you're gonna see things turn around for you in a way that's almost surprising to you, because you didn't expect to see it the way that it was. And it's because whoever you call on, feels respected by you. So they're going to feel a need to protect you and provide you with everything that you need. Okay? That goes for anybody who also subscribes to religion, right? Now, let's say you're somebody who doesn't believe in any of that, right? You're not really religious or spiritual like that. Well, you're watching a tarot reading, so you're definitely spiritual, but let's say you're someone who's just a giver. You go to the soup shops, you give people things out of a pure heart. There are deities from these people that you give to from a pure heart that are actually very thankful to you, that you haven't necessarily acquired for yourself, but they do look out for you, in that they will present things to you that you need. I'm getting, okay, let's say you randomly had it in your heart to give somebody $10 who was on the street, right? Somebody was homeless. $10 on the street. You didn't think of it. It was just on your heart, and that's what you did. There's something that's going to happen that's going to be so synchronistic. Oh, sync with the cycles. Oh, shoot. It's going to be so synchronistic that it's going to make you recall that situation and think about that person. And it's that person's guides that's thanking you for being so kind to this person. All right? That's just an example. Okay, let's get to the other cards. That was all from this. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. There's a bad situation that you got yourself into, Sagittarius. Don't beat yourself up about it, please. Don't beat yourself up about it, because whatever this was, because I'm seeing here that in your mind you're like, damn, I should have known better. Why did I have to put myself in this position? Why, you might feel like you've unraveled your life, like you took 10 steps back. Like you took like 3 steps forward, but you took 10 steps back. That's not true. There's something that's coming out of this negative situation for you. That's actually, it has to do with timing. There's something about timing. This negative situation that you were in actually caused a delay for you, but not a delay for you in the way that you think. If you hit the trajectory that you're about to hit right now, if you hit the trajectory that you were about to hit right now, when you got into this bad situation, you would have a different outcome. So it was like an intentional delay for you to learn more things, first of all, about yourself and other people and situations around you. But it was also to keep you in a certain place and a certain space until a different place and space was ready for you. That's so specific. I hope you guys resonate with this one. Yeah. I'm being drawn to the new moon and the full moon. You needed to take this journey through the darkness to get to the full moon, to get all that sunshine on you. And it's no coincidence that both of these cards are yellow. So brighter days are ahead. Brighter days are ahead for you. That's what's next for you, Sagittarius. Brighter days. Okay? Let me see. Should I take this one? Let me see. Oh my gosh. I don't think my mama's gonna save me. I want a different song. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, what's next for Sagittarius? Nine of Swords, Chariot. What's next for Sagittarius? What's next for Sagittarius? Oh, okay. What's next for you is you're gonna have a sigh of relief, okay? It's definitely what I'm getting for you. Because that just like, that came out of nowhere. Saggy, you're in your head. You're not sleeping. You're like really stressed out. But I'm seeing here with the Chariot, man. With the Chariot, you're gonna have with the Chariot and the Page of Swords, you're gonna, okay, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see something, and it's almost like a light bulb going off for you. And this might be while you're traveling. I'm even getting like, you might even come across somebody who, a stranger that you have a random conversation with, and it's a light bulb moment. Or you're on the train, you're on the bus, you know, you're in a cab, you're driving in the car, and you see something. And it's almost like an epiphany where it's just like, you realize, hold on, I have a path. Hold on, wait, actually, no, this is what I can do about the situation. This is how I can move forward. So it's giving some sort of inspiration from something that you see. And then with the Three of Wands, I'm also seeing like things are gonna, I know it's a triangle, but I'm hearing like full circle, right? That's where the synchronicities come in. Yes, that's where the synchronicities come in. So I'm also hearing points of contact. Wow. So you're going to be able to connect dots, but these dots that I'm hearing are people. So it's almost like you're going to have an inspiration. You're going to get an idea, right? But then there are going to be people who are already positioned in your life where you're like, oh, wait, this person's good at that. So I can proposition this person for this. And this person is skilled at, I don't know, woodwork. So, you know, I could ask them to da-da-da-da-da-da. And this person is extremely knowledgeable about, I don't know, clothing. So I can ask them about what are the perfect materials to do this and what kind of stitching and blah, 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 blah. You're going to have a network. Okay. So you're going to have a network of people that you didn't even realize that you could tap into. You see this checkerboard here? You checkered. It's not a checkers, but it's a checkered thing over here. You're going to be playing chess. You're going to be playing chess very soon. You're going to realize, it goes back to this dark time that you went through. You're going to realize that during this dark time that you went through, whatever the situation was where you feel like it wasn't fair that you were in this situation, and you know, you might even be wondering like, oh my gosh, what karma am I repaying? No, no, no. You actually, I'm seeing somebody having like a rifle slung over their back and picking up bullets. Like, you actually picked up a lot of ammunition along the way while you were going through that process that you don't even realize. That's what's coming next for you. What's coming next for Sagittarius? Oh my gosh, all these cards wanting to jump out. Eight of Cups reverse. Nah, I'm hearing you were pushed out. I'm seeing, okay. You left a situation that you didn't want to leave. You left a situation you didn't want to leave. One more. Full circle. I shouldn't have shown you that card. Oh my gosh. Three of Swords. I'm hearing leave you in the dust. You're running circles around people. What's coming next for you is that you're going to be running circles around people. I'm seeing a slingshot. I'm seeing a slingshot. Oh, snap. So this delay, right? With the Chariot, brother. Oh my gosh. This delay that you experienced, Sagittarius, was to keep you in the dark, but people around you in the dark about what it is that you're about to come into. I'm seeing here that people have written you off already. You don't know how to manage your money. You're going to be poor forever. This is what people are saying, by the way. It's not true. It's what people are saying. You're just going to be down in the dumps all the time. Oh, if your life is always going so wrong, it must be you. There's something you're doing wrong. You don't know how to adult well. You don't know how to, you don't know how to, hi. You don't know how to, you don't know how to be an adult. I don't know why I'm getting that. Oh my God. Who are these people? You really got people like looking at you like you don't know how to be an adult and you don't know how to manage your life. Like looking down on you like, ooh, Sagittarius? Sagittarius, ooh. No, leave Sagittarius over there so their bad juju don't get on you. Oh my God. Wow. So like people could have abandoned you. People could have stayed far away from you because they felt like your bad luck would rub off on them. This is crazy. But what's actually gonna happen? Wow. I'm laughing, but I also have you do. Hi, sir. Welcome. You missed Virgo. We're on Sagittarius now. I peep. So with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Oh my God. I'm getting such strong emotions right now for your reading, Sagittarius, because I'm getting that people are going to have to eat their words. That's what's coming up next for you. Oh gosh. Mr. B Cub, look up your birth chart to see what your moon, Venus, and rise. Oh, you already know. Never mind. Look up what your North Node is, Mr. B Cub, and see if it's coming up. I got a card that fell. Hold on. Let me see what's the Knight of Cups. The King of Cups. King of Cups, please. King of Cups. If you thought you were gonna be alone forever, if you thought you would never meet the partner that you need or that would fulfill your needs, think again. Think again, Sag. It's coming towards you. With the King of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Ooh, I got the 10 of Wands. Let's see. What's with the 10 of Wands? The 4 of Wands, okay. One more. One more. I have to get off of Sagittarius now. Hold on. One more for Sagittarius. Yeah, so there was a situation that you were in before. I'm getting that this situation is probably going to resurface for you. There's something involving a space that you had, like a home or something like that. And with this King of Wands here, I'm getting that this situation, this home situation that was the 10 of Wands that was really stressful for you. This is the King of Pentacles. It's gonna lead you to your stability. It's gonna lead you to your stability. All right. All right. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Jeez Louise. I feel like I gotta light some incense. That was so bad. Sagittarius, just know that you're going to be laughing in your haters' faces. Nah, you're not even going to laugh in their face. You're not going to talk to them. You're going to be laughing to the bank. You're going to be laughing to the bank. I'm saying. Can you do September 13th? All right, Capricorn. Jeez. Oh, I can't even light it. Yes, I can. Let's just light some incense after Sag's reading there, because that was awful. That was awful. You know what it's giving? It was giving like a Mean Girls or like the Jocks or just like very nasty people who are focused on material stuff. I don't know, man. That was nasty. Nasty energy. please cleanse the space. Cleanse the reading. Let's start with clear energy. Clear energy, please. Golly. Let's see. Capricorn. 165. 10. Oh, guys, if you didn't see, if you weren't in the Libra reading, I'm using a brush to brush my nose. Don't ask me why. All right, Capricorn. I thought I just pulled out your cards. Did I not just pull out your cards? What in the... Okay. Capricorn. We have here honor Gaia, denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. All right. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay. Huh. Be careful of not pushing people away. Capricorn. Honor and lineage. All right. There's some... If you're having intrusive thoughts, right? Capricorn. I'm getting a very strong mental energy here. If you're having intrusive thoughts, that is a sign for you to connect stronger with spirit, whatever your spiritual practices are. Praying, petitioning, talking to your ancestors, whatever it is that you do, however you get connected. Even going out into nature, going by the water. When you have intrusive thoughts, oh, yeah, there's water right here. Yeah. And there's water right here. So whenever you have intrusive thoughts, that is your indication to ground, and ground spiritually speaking. So if you need to get into nature or pray, do it. Don't even think about it. And give your intrusive thoughts to the water, to the woods. Give your intrusive thoughts to God. Give them to your ancestors. You need to offset these intrusive thoughts to something higher than you, because it's not something that you can manage on your own. Yeah. All right. Now with relationships and denial, you've been making too many excuses for some people in your life. I'm hearing that's just who they are. You've been brushing a few things off as if, like, people's personalities, you have to accept people's personalities because of the connection that you have to them. No, you don't. I mean, just leave them to be who they are. You can't control who somebody is, but at the same time, don't sacrifice your needs to keep a connection with somebody. That's very strong. Do not sacrifice your needs. Also, don't push help away. I'm hearing now, Capricorn, you're being very stubborn. You're being very stubborn because you're so used to handling things on your own, whether it comes to your emotions, your thoughts, your bills, whatever. You're so used to handling things on your own that you're denying yourself part of self-care is seeking help when you need it, right? So you're denying yourself comfort and peace, at least as much as you can get from it, get of it right now, because I don't know, you don't want to be a burden. You don't want people to feel responsible for you, but nobody feels responsible for you. When somebody helps you, it's not because they feel responsible for you. And I'm sorry if I seem like I'm coming off really harsh. I don't mean to be really harsh, but that's how it was coming through, and that's how I know that you're being stubborn about the situation. So some of us don't have a support system. Some of us don't have people who are around us. If you do, take advantage of it. But if you don't, give it to spirit. I'm telling you, give it to spirit. Don't carry all of that on your own. All right, so let's see what's coming next for you. If you see me tonight, that I've been... Oh my gosh, guess what song just came on? Just guess what song just came on? I didn't want to hear the song that was playing just now, so I clicked next, and Pray by Sam Smith came on. You need to pray, okay? You need to pray. And if you don't pray, you need to give your thoughts to somebody or something else. Far on my own, tripping and getting me high, and the world is on fire. What's next for Capricorn? My bones, I just don't know what to say. Maybe I'll maybe I'll pray. I will never believe in you, no, but I'm gonna pray. So even if you don't think like prayer or, you know, talking to the water or any of that stuff works, just try it and see how it makes you feel. Okay, so with the Hermit and the Queen of Swords, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles reverse. I see you trying to be logical about your situation. You're trying to be logical about your situation. But the thing about your situation is that it's put you in isolation. And unfortunately for you, as much as you are a very practical person and you are somebody who's able to think your way out of a situation, I'm getting my attention drawn from here to here. You need to move more into your heart space. I'm seeing a lot of tension in your heart space, and you do need to release that. And release your burdens. Like, there's something that you feel burdensome about and responsible for that is not your burden to carry. It's not your burden to carry. And with Three of Pentacles reverse, I'm seeing here that there may be some people who don't understand what you're going through. And there's some people who, oh, you know what I'm getting? Some people are who just think that you're okay and you're all right because you're not saying anything. You're not saying anything. There's something so important about you speaking. That's how you're gonna release this or start to release this tension. It's like, it's the truth. It's you need to open the valve. You need to open the valve because there are things that you're carrying that you're not supposed to. So what's coming next for you is that you're going to release some of these burdens that you have. I'm also getting that you're going to release how responsible you feel for other people. So if you're somebody who is always the leader and you always take charge and you clean up people's messes, especially if it's at work or something like that, or when you are in group settings, you're always the one to make sure that you fill in all the holes. Like if somebody drops the ball, you make sure, you know, you pick up that slack. What's coming up next is that you're letting go of all of that. You just gotta let it go. Let it go. You gotta let it go. And it's funny, the way I'm speaking right now, I didn't speak like this for every other reading. Like, I wasn't this stern. So what I'm getting here is that this is something that has been, your spirit team has been really trying to get through to you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tangy. Wow. I'm having this feeling of like wanting to cry. You know, there's a lot that you need to release, and that's what's coming up next for you, that you need to release. Ace of Pentacles reverse, okay? What's that about? My fault. Three of Swords in reverse. Lovers reverse. Oh. Okay, so you might have felt like you met somebody who was going to be long term at least, or the one. You might have felt like you met the one recently. Because all of these are in reverse. And what's coming next is that you're releasing that person. What I am getting though is that it's not going to be an easy, you're not going to detach that easily from this person. You're not going to detach very easily from this person. Yeah, Six of Wands reverse. And I am seeing that there's a hit to your sense of self-worth and your self-esteem. Yeah, you're going to be moving away from that. Capricorn, if you feel the need to cry, it's going to be very therapeutic for you, okay? This is a little heavier than the other piles. Oh, man. Capricorn, what's next for Capricorn? Nine of Wands. If I don't get anything positive, I'm going to pull from a different deck to see what's the next positive thing coming up for you, okay? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands, Strength, King of Pentacles. Huh. Okay. Okay, so be careful not to push people away and what's that phrase? What's that phase? Like punish people for what somebody else did. So just be careful of that. Yes, but you're going to be shielding yourself from the situation, and with the Strength and the King of Pentacles, you're going to get back up on your feet. That's what's coming next. That's what's coming next for you. Okay. Hi, Mo Queen. How are you? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh. So Capricorn. Whew. You're gonna come back bigger and better than ever. Mo Queen, I remember seeing your name in a comment or a follow. So I appreciate your support. Yeah, I recognize your handle. Um, Five of Pentacles. So what's coming next for you, Capricorn, is that you're going to recover. Whatever it is that you're going to be recovering from, you're going to recover actually better than, you're going to be doing better than you were before. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, you needed to be put on a little bit of a timeout. Not as punishment. Not as punishment. But you needed to be put a bit on a timeout. I think because you too much of your energy was leaking out onto other people. You were giving too much of yourself away to something or someone. Whether it's work, friends, a relationship. I am strongly getting a relationship though. You needed to be a bit on a timeout, to recenter. Okay. Queen of Pentacles reverse. What is this? Oh, I'm not what you need. This is somebody who could have been very draining for you if this was a connection. And if it was a job, this job was draining you, like physically, mentally, emotionally. And you're going to take back control of your life. You're taking back control of your life. You're taking back control of your life, and you're putting yourself first, and you're focusing on what's going to bring you stability. You're focusing on what's going to bring you stability. You're focusing on what's going to bring you peace of mind. Junie, I know what you need. I know what you need. It's away from me. Hey. I saw the Six of Pentacles show its face. The Magician. But why the Devil? Hold on. Why the Devil? Oh, that's you, Capricorn. We're doing a Capricorn reading. With the Devil here, you have the Queen of Cups, the Devil. You're going to be so focused on your material things, getting things in order, getting your mind right, getting your place right, getting your money up, getting that savings up, all of that. And you're going to be calling in the things that you want. And also, there's going to be something that's communicated to other people through your energy. The Knight of the Magician is communication, right? But I'm not getting that for you. I'm getting, people are gonna be able to tell from the way you just are and the way you're starting to move, that aside from you having changed and shifted, that you have bigger and better things to focus on. Like, you're in a mindset where it's like, it's now or never. I got to get my life together, and no one's coming to save me. I'm hearing that. No one's coming to save me. That's the mentality that you're coming into now. No one's gonna save me. You're gonna save yourself. You're gonna prioritize yourself. You're gonna give to yourself. You're gonna work towards that car that you want, that apartment or house that you want, that specific dollar amount that you want in your bank account. Yeah, and it's gonna happen for you. That's what I was getting, that when you come out of this, you're gonna come back bigger and better. Bigger and better. You learned all you needed to learn from the people around you and how unreliable they are. Okay. Whew. At least that had a positive outcome. I was getting scared for you, Capricorn. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn. Alright. Who we moving on to? Aquarius. Oh my gosh. Whew. Let's see. With every breath we take, Aquarius. Love without condition. Okay. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world. And I do so without judgment. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Oh, Aquarius. What's coming in next for you? You're going to be having some fun. You're going to be having some fun. You're not going to be taking yourself so seriously. I mean, you're going to do everything you need to do. Like, I'm not saying you're going to drop the ball, but you're not going to be taking yourself so seriously. I see here that you might have been in a position where you felt like you had to penny pinch. You really couldn't, go out the way you wanted to. You could have felt like you didn't even deserve to have fun because you had to work, save, which, there's merit in that for sure. But you're stepping into a time now where it's like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself, right? You want to go and get some cookies from Crumble, you know what? Yeah, and it's probably going to cost you $20 or whatever the case may be, but that $20 is going to you. So it's a $20 well spent. That's the mentality I see you going into right now, where you're not going to deprive yourself of the joys in life just because you have other responsibilities to tend to. That's where the balance and the humor comes in, because it's like you can't keep putting other things and other people in front of yourself. Hi, Matt. Yeah, like you're gonna start showing up for yourself, evolve into your next becoming. So Aquarius, I'm seeing that now, like as much as you feel a duty to other people, you're gonna feel a duty to yourself as well. That's what's coming up next for you. Oh, Colorado, nice. Welcome. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. And you're also gonna... there's some people in your life where you're gonna kind of... I see you kind of tuning. Like I see dials on like a radio. And I see you kind of tuning, like, okay, what frequency does this person deserve from me? How much of my energy does this person deserve of me? I feel like you're not going to be showing up fully for everybody in the same way. Oh, that's so Aquarius, though. You guys are the sign of detachment, right? You're not going to be showing up like fully yourself for people so that you can conserve your energy and your love for yourself too, because I'm seeing here that maybe you kind of lost yourself in like the mundane, like you lost yourself in your responsibilities and the people that you need to show up for, and you're no longer gonna put yourself on the back burner and neglect yourself anymore. Simple as that. No fluff over there. Let's see. Should I do this one? Yeah, I'll do this one. All right, so let's see what's coming next. You're going to be discovering a lot of new music too. That's what's coming up next for you. You're going to be discovering a lot of new music that you don't typically listen to, but you actually enjoy. So I don't know if you'll accidentally, like, you know, end up on a playlist that you wouldn't click. You wouldn't typically click, or like maybe you go through all of the songs in your playlist and then all of a sudden, you know, Spotify is introducing you to similar artists but maybe have a different vibe. It's very specific, but I see that. What's coming next for Aquarius? Aquarius, what's coming next for Aquarius? Four Pentacles in reverse. I still don't know what the hell this card means, but I'm gonna just... So I have a pamphlet, just so you know. Coral? Oh, what does that mean? So this what do you call it? This deck that I have is, I think it's in Latin or some sort of dead language, because it's not Spanish, it's not Portuguese, it's none of the romantic languages, right? Hey, if you see the script at the bottom, it's some sort of language that I don't understand. So for the longest time, I don't know what this card is. I have no idea, but we're gonna keep it here. Ooh. Temperance, healing. Okay. What's coming next for Aquarius? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. What's coming next is that you're going to realize that, like, sometimes when you put, like, okay, sometimes when you put effort into some of the connections or even, like, the work that you do, that it's not really appreciated as much as you feel it should be. So I'm getting here, like, almost like a quiet quitting, right? Where it's like you're headed into a space now where you're like, it's like, okay, the mentality is I have to at least have some sort of self-preservation, because if I keep giving all my hard work and just pouring in all of my energy to make sure that I get the best result, but everybody doesn't, like, nobody even bats an eye, I don't even get a promotion, I don't even get a raise, you know what? I'm just gonna do what is in my job description. What I have to do, I will do. And that is it. I will not go out of my way. Same thing with, like, friendships or even relationships. It's like, you know what? I'm just because I have it in my heart and I have the capacity to do more for you, I'm not just gonna do that and give it to you freely if you're not able to recognize, you know, the worth of what I'm giving to you. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. You're matching people's energy. That's what's coming next to you. Next for you. Aquarius. You're matching people's energy. Hold on. Seven of Wands. Matching energy. What's coming next for Aquarius? Justice. Yes, you're balancing the scales. Oh, yes, it does have to do with tarot. It does have to do with tarot, but I'll have to show you at the end. But I'll give you another example, like the justice, like the justice card. This is very obvious. La Justia. You see that? But it's a different language. It's not a romantic language. I feel like it's a dead language. Either way, Aquarius, you're balancing the scales for yourself. With the Queen Aquarius, what's coming next for you? What's coming next for you is that people are going to think you're being a bitch or an asshole. People are going to think you're being mean. Oh, why are you being like this now? Not recognizing that you're just matching energy. You're literally taking a step back and balancing things so that you don't overgive. That's what's next for you. And people aren't gonna like it, but whose fault is that? Let's see. King of Swords. Let's see. All right, Tariq. I hear ya. Whoa. Where did all these people come from? Hold on. I have the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the... Hold on. So we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords reverse. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Okay. I'm going to see the energy between these two. Okay. What's coming next with the sword couple? What's coming next with the sword couple? Eight of Pentacles reverse. One more for the sword couple. For what's coming next for Aquarius? The Lovers? The Lovers? Okay. A Gemini might be involved here. One more. Okay, let me do the Queen of the Wand couple. Can I have a card for the Wand couple? The Sun reverse. Can I have another card for the Wand couple? The Nine of Swords. Somebody else got a message like this. Okay, Aquarius. You're going to have a choice between two people. Okay? You're going to have a choice between two people. And this is going to be the outcome between those two people. So you're going to have a King of Swords coming towards you. Right? Somebody who is respected, cerebral, very intelligent, somebody who's very pragmatic, somebody good with their words as well, a good communicator. But what I see here is that you're going to have a connection with this person. With the Eight of Wands, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, what I'm getting here is that this person is gonna, you and this person are gonna try to make things work, but there's gonna be some sort of incompatibility, and that makes sense because the Queen of Swords is reversed, right? They're not both upright. So there's going to be some sort of incompatibility, but the connection you feel to this person is going to be like, you know, so strong. It's going to be so strong that it's like the both of you won't be able to deny how attracted that you guys are. Like, the bond that you have is, you know, like ethereal. It's unexplainable. That's what I'm getting. But there's a, like, there's a fundamental incompatibility that you guys are going to try to work through that isn't going to change. I'm getting that. Okay. And then with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands upright, we have the Knight of Swords. So I'm seeing that there's somebody that you will actually be compatible with. Oh. But there's going to be a level of codependency. But it's going to be covert. There's going to be a covert level of codependency where one or both of you is going to constantly be in their head about the other. Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Who are you hanging out with? It's almost like a fear of losing you. Like, either you guys are going to be afraid to lose each other, or one of you is going to be afraid to lose the other, because I'm seeing that this might be coming from both of you, because the both are showing up like you guys came out right one after the other. Yeah. But the thing is, like, you're not going to see the other person's insecurities. You're not going to see them, but it's almost like, how can I explain it? How do I explain this? It's the person, it's a fear of losing. Somebody's just going to be so attached to you that it's just like, you know what I'm getting? It's almost like they feel like they won't be the same without you. That's what's coming up next for you, Aquarius. Let me see if I'm being called to pull a little more. Let me see. What's coming next for Aquarius? What's coming next for Aquarius? Aquarius, Aquarius. Hey, man. Hey, you being stuck between the two. Oh. I'm getting it now. Somebody you're going to be more compatible with. And you are going to have a good connection with this person. Very good connection with this person. But this person's going to be afraid of losing you. And then you're going to have a connection with somebody else that you connect with emotionally. And you feel so drawn to them and magnetized to them. But you guys are going to have an incompatibility that you can't get over. So one, you're going to have like a stronger emotional tie to, and then the other one is going to be a lot more grounded, but this person is going to have an attachment issue, a codependency on you. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. We're moving on to Pisces. Holy schmoly. Oh, hold on. This might be for Aquarius, though. There's a third-party situation that you're going to be leaving. This message has actually come up for a few signs. There's a third-party situation that you're going to be leaving, either Aquarius or Pisces. That is going to lead you to your stability with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles right here. Wow. Everybody's just dating everybody these days, huh? Oh, Tariq, I already did Sag. Well, I'm doing Pisces now, so the live is going to be over, and I'm going to put the timestamps. I already put timestamps in my notebook. So the timestamps should be up like 5 minutes after the video, and you'd be able to just go to Sagittarius. But Sagittarius had a good reading in the end. I'll tell you that. It ended up good. Pisces. Last but definitely not least, Pisces is one of my favorite signs on the planet. I love y'all down. Let's see. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What's coming next for Pisces? Tariq, what's your moon and rising? Okay, Pisces. Wash your burdens away. How funny that you get a card with so much water. Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Ooh, what's coming next for you? You might deepen a bond with somebody. A sibling, a parent. You might deepen a bond with somebody that you might deepen a bond with somebody through a very vulnerable and open-hearted conversation that you have with them. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Uh-oh. My headphones are dying. Appreciate the process. Okay, Pisces. You might have felt like some of the people around you didn't really understand the depth of who you are. And there are some opportunities for, you know, open conversations coming next for you, where you get to understand the people around you more, and they get to understand you more as well. With success and friendship, you're gonna be allowing people to get closer to you. I see that. You're gonna be allowing people to get closer to you. Where are my headphones? There you go. Appreciate the process. I'm drawn to these pyramids. I'm drawn to these pyramids here on the card. Navigation? Appreciate the process. Oh, okay. So you're learning more. You're learning more about how to maneuver your connections and relationships with people. It's a little similar to Aquarius, but not quite, because it's almost like when you didn't put people in a box before in your life, and you didn't assign them certain roles in your life, that's what you're going to be doing now. Right? That people aren't going to have the same access to you. Oh, it's bright, child. Wait. Let me just do the reading. Um, you're not going to really be giving people the same level of access that they had to you before. Um, and you're also going to learn how to be more vulnerable and feel safe while still doing it. So whatever it is that you have to convey to other people, you're going to learn how to not feel ashamed for the way you feel and being able to express that to others. Okay? That's Pisces. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have for Pisces? Pisces. I'ma always, hey, you could be, hey, you could do your thing. I'ma do my, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Benevolent spirit guides. It's the first time I said that. Okay, benevolent spirit guides for Pisces. Pisces, you're the only one that I've actually said that for. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Swords reverse. Something about reality. There's something about your reality that you're realizing was not true or a lie or an illusion. I don't know if it's like you felt like, oh, you were being held back by fear, or you were being held back by thinking too much about other people's judgment, but there's something about your reality coming up here where you're realizing that you've been holding yourself back. It's like you didn't even realize that you were programmed and conditioned to almost silence yourself or filter yourself too much. And what's coming up next for you is that you're getting out of that. Spirit guides of Pisces. Spirit guides of Pisces. Pisces. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, Four of Wands reversed. How life is meant to be, how life is supposed to be, what path you should take, like what your life is supposed to look like. Okay, what's coming next for you is that you realize that your life doesn't have to look like everybody else's. Your journey doesn't have to look like everybody else's. And that I'm getting a late bloomer energy. Like, you might feel like you were left behind or that people were surpassing you, and you're coming to the realization that no, it's not that people were surpassing you, because it's all relative. You're coming to the space now where you're realizing that the metric that you set for yourself was actually not even a metric for you. Like, the way your life is supposed to be structured and who you're supposed to be isn't supposed to be measured up against other people. You know? It's true. Truth sounds like hate to the ones who can't handle it. Yeah, true. What's coming next for Pisces? What's coming next for Pisces? Two of Cups. What's coming next for Pisces? Oh man, I hate it when the cards fall. Hold on. Page of Cups. Ooh. Somebody got a crush on you? Somebody got a crush on Pisces. I hope my phone doesn't fall. Hold on one second. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, somebody has a crush on you, Pisces. That's what's coming next for you. All right. Pisces. Pisces. What's next for Pisces? Wait, what? The Page of Cups came up in reverse. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. So there's a friend or somebody that you're close to that's afraid to express how they feel about you. Like, yeah, they're a little scared. They don't want to get rejected. With the Page of Swords, and they don't really know. They feel like they don't know enough about how you feel or what you think, or they don't know enough about you to actually tell whether you would accept an advance from them or not, you know? Like, this is also like somebody like wanting to ask you out on a date, but being afraid that it would make the friendship weird if you said no. I'm getting that. Nine of Pentacles. The reason why this person is actually afraid is because they see you in a very independent energy. So, like, they can tell that you don't need anyone, that you're content being single, if you are single, that you can do for yourself. There's something about you that's like, gives this person the indication that you're happy the way you are and where your life is at. So they also don't want to mess that up either. Let's see. What's next for Pisces? Ooh! Child. That one fell too. Gosh. Okay. Four of Cups. Okay. What's next for Pisces? Pisces, Pisces. What's next for Pisces? I'm gonna shift the camera, but maybe I'll shift myself. Knight of Cups reverse. Why? What's coming next for Pisces? And if this isn't a friend, this is somebody that like takes a liking to you and that you can talk to, and like you guys have very like, you guys have conversations when you see each other. So like, let's say this is somebody like you're taking a class and there happens to be a classmate that somehow you guys just kind of clicked. That's who this person is. Or like if you frequent a coffee shop, there's a certain employee that knows your order, and always asking you how you're doing, blah 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 blah. Something like that. It's something like that. I need more cards here. Four of Cups with the Knight of Cups reverse and then the Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm seeing two queens. Hold on. How am I supposed to read these two queens? How am I supposed to read these two queens? Judgment reverse. This person can't okay, what's coming next? What's coming next? It's either you or this person can't decide. No. The fact that the Judgment came in between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. What I'm getting is that what's coming next is that somebody is going to be choosing between you and somebody else. Oh my God. Somebody's going to be choosing between you and somebody else. But what I'm getting is that, like, this person wants... This person has a lot of love for one of you, but is putting on a front, or they have emotions for another person, but it's not as strong, it's not equal. What is this? Hold on now. I'm not liking how this reading is going. Hold on, let's see one more. Two of Swords reverse. It's not equal. This person knows which direction they want to go to, but they don't know if they should go into that direction. Meaning your direction, because they're unsure of how you're even going to be receptive of them. So this person has a lot of love for you, and they have love for somebody else, but it's not equal. They feel more for you than they do this other person. And they know what they want to do, but they feel like they can't do it because they don't know how you feel. Or they're assuming that you wouldn't feel the same way about them. You can't, right? Say that louder for the people in the back. What's next for Pisces? Oh gosh, what's next for Pisces? What's next for Pisces? The Moon. This is your card. Well, no, that's Cancer's card. But still, it's water. The Moon. Clarify the Moon, please. What's coming next for Pisces? I guess it's something they're not seeing that coming. Secrets. 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 Why did I read that as... One more. One more. One more for Pisces. Huh? Wait, one more. Before I say anything. Oh my God, the Fool. What's coming next is that something is going to happen behind the scenes, and what's going to happen behind the scenes is somebody seeing some form of communication between you and this other person, and it causing either a breakup or causing a betrayal. What in the Mori? What's next for Pisces? What's next for Pisces? Yeah, I'm getting a betrayal here. Like somebody like really feeling like a punch in the gut from some communication that they see. I'm getting it's like a text or maybe like a phone call or Nine of Swords, Ten of Cups, one more. Oh my gosh. My wrist is starting to hurt. Hold on. Probably gotta end this soon. What's coming next for Pisces? What the fuck? I'm gonna need to clarify this. But first we have the Nine of and the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords, right? That's being in your head. And then the Ten of Cups. This is the ultimate fulfillment and family, right? Or connection. And then the Ten of Pentacles, which is building like a legacy. And then the World, which this is my internet card, but I'm also getting like something being publicized, something being public, something being out there in the open for everybody to see. But please clarify this Nine of Swords then, if this outcome is so good. Please clarify the Nine of Swords. Oh shoot, I'm getting something that I've never gotten before. But I want to clarify the Nine of Swords before I actually like say anything, honestly. 1 second. Nine of Swords, please clarify the Nine of Swords. It's not you, it's me. I again. Queen of Swords, okay, one more. Three of Wands. All right. Okay. What's coming next to you? It's very specific, Pisces. So don't take it if it doesn't resonate, please. I don't know why I feel so bad for saying this, but somebody is gonna choose to leave a situation, and what's gonna happen is that situation, the Death card, that situation is gonna end because this person's either former, current, or future, whatever timeline you're on, partner is gonna see or has seen some form of communication between you and this other person. Mind you, in the beginning of the spread, I did say that this is somebody that you're friendly with, right? So this isn't somebody that you've like had a relationship with or had any like, I don't get any romantical things with you and this person, but they're gonna end up leaving that relationship because of, some happenstance that the partner sees. And this person is going to end up choosing to come towards you. And, it looks like you guys are going to have a really good outcome. And I see a lot of pentacles here too. So it's like you guys are going to be building something together with the Death card, the three of Pentacles. Yeah. You guys are going to be building a life together. Yeah. That's what's coming next for you. Free will is a thing, Pisces. You know, don't think that just because, you know, this is what I'm seeing in the cards that, you know, like you have to. No, 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 no. You know, everything is potential energy. And whatever you want to do in your life is what you do in your life. Never let a tarot reader tell you what to do. But that's what I see, is that somebody is going to be coming out of a relationship because of you and coming towards you, but not because they were actually pursuing a relationship with you while they were in that connection. It was like this person had a crush on you, you know, so they decided to be friends with you or just be friendly. Yeah. 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 That's what I have. I see this person has big emotions for you. For real. And they want to build something with you. They see a future with you. That's the thing with this person. They see a future with you. Yeah, you didn't do it right. Yay. Isn't that a tale as old as time? It's like they never learn, right? Anyway, that is what I have for everybody. That is what I have for everybody. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. This was really, really long. But I appreciate you guys for joining. And I'm definitely going to be doing these more often, for sure. Just prepare for them to be this long. All right. Well, I hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.